It's definitely a bit fresher outside these days, but that's not stopping Anwar. He's on the Humber River, and we cannot believe the things you're pulling out of there.
Disturbing.
It really is, isn't it, Ken? It's sad to see that. Now, I'm going to just stabilize. They flagged a tire for us here. Some of the crews go up, and then they go out again. So, I don't know, can you pull that out without us tipping over?
Give us a try.
Okay, go ahead. So, this is one of several tires they pulled out since this morning, and that's what this is all about. Now, Rick Crawford started this. As I mentioned, he is the founder of 1-800-GET-RID-OF-IT. So he's utilizing his company resources, the trucks, to take this. But I got to ask you, this is the 4th annual.
Yeah.
Last year you pulled out 2 tons.
Yeah.
This year, likely the same.
Roughly, yeah, I think so.
Are you discouraged? Do you think that it would get better?
I think we've seen some signs of improvement.
Yeah.
And the city continues to grow, and the garbage here is about the same. So we've definitely made a difference. When we come down here, you can feel the difference for sure.
And when it comes to corporate companies, you're saying everybody should do their part and get involved. So what could they do? What would you say?
They can come out and volunteer and spread the word about the efforts out on the Humber.
And you've been doing kayaking on the Humber River for years.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is deemed as a Canadian heritage waterway.
Absolutely.
So how vital is it then to really keep a concentrated effort? That, I mean, realistically, I would imagine there's maybe only, 1 or 2 of these cleanups that are done by organizations through a volunteer basis. No tax dollars go towards this. So how vital is that to keep it clean?
I think it's imperative that we make sure the communities we live in remain clean and functional.
Right.
The wildlife down here is robust, and we need to keep it that way.
Yeah, in fact, the research shows there's over 42 species of fish, 142 different types of animals. So this is all part of an ecosystem that we share.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about.
It's the water we drink.
It's the water we drink, because it does go right into the Great Lakes. Let's take a look at your forecast, guys. We'll start off by letting you know that the weather is brought to you by the Presser Law Firm Injury Lawyers. You don't pay unless they win. From there, we get into our weather watch, some of the big stories that I'm tracking for you. Let's start in Ontario. Yeah, chilly. It was chilly certainly yesterday morning. 5 record lows broken. Today, a little bit better, but you're below seasonal by about 4 degrees on average. And then you have, bouncing back, finally out west. For the first time in a week, Calgary will see double digits, 20 degrees and above, which is good news. Regina yesterday, had only 14 degrees, 21 for today. And then Edouard edges on. Now, this could be our first major hurricane for the Atlantic hurricane season. Right now, Category 2 storm. It's around 1,100 kilometers east-southeast of Bermuda, likely strengthening tonight or tomorrow to a Cat 3, and that's what would deem it as a significant major storm, Category 3 or higher. Right now, no threat to landmass, but we'll watch that accordingly. As we take a look at the system map, I've drawn on everything you need to know. So what we have is an upper-level pulse that's moving through here. It's a cold front that'll become a trough, and that'll swing through. Let me show you the system map and put it in motion here. So the clouds certainly have started to push in from late morning, and we could feel that breeze. Rain showers moving in for the drive home, likely around 5 o'clock. It will continue into the early overnight, and then it starts to taper off, and you'll get some partial clearing. But I want to show you a couple of things. Let's start with the forecast for Toronto. Firstly, you'll see 17 is a high, which is below seasonal, but it's comfortable. 9 for the overnight low. And as you look at the rest of southern Ontario, as we get into the overnight period, much of the same. That rain spreading west to east, 14 to 17 degrees for today. Overnight, though, a risk of some frost in around the Haliburton area of around 3 degrees for an overnight low. There likely will be also some local fog patches. 7-day forecast, here's the trend. So once the rain moves out, we will start to see some clearing. Decent day tomorrow, certainly by midweek, 19 degrees. Look at that shot of very cool air for Thursday, though. 14 is the high with a mix of sun and cloud. Friday, 17. Saturday, a little bit of a warm-up, 21 on Saturday. And then Sunday, we'll see some rain showers moving in, also 21 degrees. We're broadcasting live along the shores here of the Humber River. This is the Kingsway launch as we participate in the 4th annual Humber River Cleanup. We'll have more coming up in moments. You're watching CTV News. Should we go help them with the shopping cart?
I think you need help.
Okay, let's go. Want me to back up?
They'll definitely need some help. Thanks, Anwar. And coming up after the break, Talk Back Toronto. And today, we're looking ahead to next